Back live at the Meadowlands Arena in East Rutherford, New Jersey at the Vitalis Meadowlands Invitational. We're ready for the women's 3,000 meters. Ellie Van Hulst of Holland holds the world mark at 8:33.82 set last year. Leslie Welsh, the American mark, 8:44.05 set 2 years ago. Here's the way they'll line up. PattiSue Plummer will line up in lane 1. Next to her, Viorica Ghican of Romania. Lane 3 will be CC Hop out of Stanford, one of PattiSue's old fellow alumnae, and she will be the pace setter for this race. Lane 4, Margareta Keszeg of Romania. Lane 5 will be Gina Procaccio, who had a big mile victory earlier this year. Lane 6, Elaine Van Blunk. Lane 7, Mary Ellen McGowan. Lane 8, Rosalind Taylor. There you see our track description. 18 laps from the start-finish line.
This track, Bob, has exceptionally good bounce. Nice rhythm for the mile for 3,000 meters. The runners will really like it. The turns are banked beautifully. There you see CC Hop, number 6. She is expected to set the pace. Young lady out of Greenwich, Connecticut, who went to school at Stanford and trained with PattiSue. There's PattiSue. She feels she's fit. She feels that she's ready to run really well. She's had an amazing last year or two that we'll try and tell you about. She broke Mary Slaney's record for the United States for 5,000 meters.
Closer look there at CC Hop, who was invited by PattiSue Plummer to do some pace setting here. And she is a very quick miler.
Plummer has run very well here. Back in 1982, she photo finished virtually at 3,000 meters with none other than the great marathoner Joan Benoit Samuelson for 3,000 meters. A fabulous race, a great finish 7 years ago.
She is the national champion at the event. She'll be caught on either side between the two Romanian girls at the event. Once again, a staggered start through the first turn.
Margareta Keszeg is a very fine runner who's in this race. Viorica Ghican also, she is ranked among the 10 best in the world this past year. Ghican was, and now she is in 3rd place.
Number 6, CC Hop, right to the front, followed closely by PattiSue Plummer and Viorica Ghican. Like many of the other Romanian athletes here, Ghican trained during all the turbulence in that country in recent weeks. Paula Ivan, I understand, has returned to Romania and will not be seen anymore indoors this year.
Well, she twisted her ankle at the Sunkist meet and did not make the trip back. To show you the changes, the Romania is in 3rd place right now. They came here with 4 athletes, no coaches, no security. In the past, under Ceausescu, you'd have an army of people overseeing your 5 runners. And these runners now are able to finally realize some hoped-for financial reward here. Margareta Keszeg told me, the Romanian great runner, that she won over $400,000 in her career and received $30,000.
As we saw earlier this year in the Sunkist race, when Paula Ivan stepped off the track after slipping in her spikes and twisting the ankle, as Larry mentioned, that they're not terribly well coached at running indoors, I don't feel. And number 9, Viorica Ghican, has been trying lap after lap here to get inside PattiSue Plummer.
Well, she should just ease back and relax. We're running 18 3/4 laps on here. You can see how they're up in the balls of their feet. They're getting a good little bit of bounce. And with this speed, even though they're running just under 2 miles, 3,000 meters, by the way, Bob, is 7.5 laps around your outdoor high school track. It's almost 2 miles. It's the equivalent of indoor running for 2 miles.
But it's a lot more than that because the pace is so much quicker. 3,000, a very difficult event, particularly indoors where there are so many turns to make. There you see the lead group of 3 that has broken away. CC Hop, PattiSue Plummer, and Viorica Ghican. Further back, number 2, Elaine Van Blunk leads the rest of the field. 20 yards.
Show you how good the woman in 3rd place is. She can run an excellent mile, and she won the Mobile 1 mile. Ghican did. There's the second pack you're looking at. Elaine Van Blunk is leading Margareta Keszeg, and Gina Procaccio is running right now in 6th place in the pack of 3 that are trailing.
Now PattiSue Plummer comes up to the shoulder of CC Hop. She may take the lead on this lap. Well short of a mile. I would expect that PattiSue Plummer probably wants CC Hop to take the pace for longer than this. But right to her shoulder she goes. You may recall, if you saw our coverage of the Sunkist meet, where PattiSue Plummer almost caught herself saying that a victory in that mile outshone her recent marriage. Plummer once again to the shoulder of CC Hop. And now she does take the lead with 12 laps remaining.
She's old Bob is a 4:39 mile, and she wants to go by. At that pace, she has a shot to run 8 minutes and 44 seconds. But she's got to put 2 back-to-back miles, averaging 4 minutes and 40 seconds per mile for almost 2 miles.
Viorica Ghican slides right into second place. Now let's go down to Dwight for a field report.
Bob with the bar at 18.8 1/4. This is 1988 Olympian Corey Tarpening, who is currently in second place because he jumped 18.4 on his second attempt. Scott Huffman of the New York AC is leading the competition at this time. First attempt, 18.8 1/4. And Tarpening, a little brush, and it stays on. One of the best American jumps of the year. In fact, that ties the best American vault of 1990. Back to you guys.
Next, Dwight on the track. PattiSue Plummer continues to lead Viorica Ghican.
Ghican at 10,000 meters was the #3 runner in the world. To show you her strength, she's got good speed. PattiSue has her hands full. Even if she breaks the American record, it's going to be very difficult to shake that woman in second place.
Interesting contrast in styles there. The Romanian with sort of a shuffling gait. Not the kind of thing you want indoors. More like a road runner. Track athletes traditionally have a little higher knee lift, a little higher trailing leg, much like PattiSue Plummer up front. There you see the interval back to the pack. CC Hop has stepped off the track. So now Elaine Van Vlok is in third place, but well off the pace, as you can see. Margareta Keszeg with her. And Gina Procaccio, once again, up on the point. PattiSue Plummer, recent graduate of Stanford Law School, really wheeling into shape.
1,600 meters they just passed in 4 minutes. There you see the split, 4 minutes, 39 seconds. She's right on schedule. She's working well, but I'll tell you, Ghican looks like she's coasting right behind her. Here's Gina Procaccio running for the Sallie Mae Track Club. She ran 4:27 at the Johnson City meet earlier this year, and she is certainly emerging as a top American miler after a fine collegiate career at Villanova. Van Vlok also is a big surprise this past season, finishing second in our TAC cross-country championships to Lynn Jennings.
And with that, she earns an automatic spot on the world cross-country team. She chose to come here and run indoors, whereas the lady who won that meet, Lynn Jennings, is running in the trials meet in Seattle this weekend. Back up on the point, PattiSue Plummer.
A tip of the hat to her. She could have been in Bali in Indonesia this weekend for a money race where she was offered a very large appearance fee, but she said, Larry, I want to give this back to the fans and to the sport. I deserve to stay indoors, try and help promote indoor tracks. She said, I know that sounds pretty altruistic, but that's the way I feel. Young lady studying to become a lawyer. She graduated from the Stanford Law School earlier this past year and got married in the fall as well.
Been an interesting 1989 for PattiSue. Let's go down and get a comment from Dwight.
You guys know as well as I do, PattiSue Plummer is not somebody that lets herself be taken from behind. Sabrina Dornhofer tried to do it at the Nationals last year. Ghican has her hands full if she's going to try and blow PattiSue's doors off. PattiSue knows she's back there. She knows they're running a good time. She is going to keep something in reserve for when the move is made. This is now a race. It's no longer a record attempt. This is a race.
I'm with you, Dwight, but I'll play counterpoint. Actually, the Romanian has a quicker 1,500-meter PR than does PattiSue. If indoor experience counts, Plummer has led virtually the entire business portion of this race.
Bob, it's also, as you know, it's easier to run from behind and let someone just push the air aside, and you draw on their efforts in front of you, just like you draft in auto racing. It's the same point.
Although PattiSue has done all the work, they are 2 seconds off world record pace right now, and PattiSue, I think, is doing the right thing, staying a little bit off of that curve, which means the Romanians are going to have to try to force the pass inside and risk losing everything, or she's going to have to go the long way around. A little tactical drift. Now she hugs the curb through the turn and then drifts wide a little bit on the straightaway. There's
Look at the strain on the great shot. Look at the facial expression. You see PattiSue frequently like that. That doesn't mean she's in great trouble. Her face always looks distorted here. Look at the arm pump. She's starting to drive and pump now, up in the balls of her feet still.
Still, Viorica Ghican does not let go. In fact, she does not drop back. Now she switches, but for a moment she's going to move to the outside, and PattiSue takes a step off. There may be some clipping of one another's heels going on down there.
Ghican looks very comfortable to me back there in second place. Patti drifting a little bit wide on the turns. Ghican may try and just slide through on the inside if she has the ability to do that at all. Here she comes.
Now Ghican goes to the right shoulder and blows past PattiSue with a terrific closing sprint gun lap, and Viorica Ghican has just motored past PattiSue Plummer.
She's going to have to fly here to catch this record. I don't think it can be done. No, she's got too much to overcome. But PattiSue, let's see if she gets the American record.
8:44, the mark she's shooting for.
Easily does it.
8:38.9 unofficially for your winner, Viorica Ghican of Romania, but PattiSue Plummer may have picked up an American record, and she is down on the racetrack. Ghican looking remarkably composed and fresh.
She's only 5'3", 97 pounds, but she's got speed, and it doesn't take much energy to carry that little bit of weight. Look at her just fly by. The countenance on her face looks very comfortable. Her eyes are looking around, not showing stress or strain, and those are some of the things I looked at with 3 laps to go to try and determine whether she had much left. Here she comes down the home stretch. PattiSue driving. Look at her in her attempt to break the American record, which we think she's done. But very fine finish by Viorica Ghican, the number 3 ranked 10,000-meter runner in the world last year, who's great all the way down to the mile, Bob.
And we never gave her credit, or at least I didn't, for having the experience. But you notice she waited till they passed the lap runners before she made her move. Rather than running around 2 runners in front of them, she waited till they got past, then made her move. 8:43.6 unofficially. Going to have to check our stadium clock. Viorica Ghican first, PattiSue Plummer second. Will return to the Meadowlands. Back at East Rutherford, New Jersey, at the Vitalis Meadowlands Invitational, where we just saw a very interesting women's 3,000 meters. He's with PattiSue Plummer now.
PattiSue, I went with you for about 3 laps to go. I said, this is now a race. This is no longer a record attempt. I've seen you run people down and keep people off a lot of times, but Ghican went by with a very strong move.
Well, I have to admit that I really wasn't expecting it, and to tell you the truth, I thought I had 2 laps to go and I had 1 lap to go. So I think I was really more focused on how fast I was going and not really focused on the competition. And thinking that 2 laps to go, I really didn't give it everything I had, and I'm really sorry now.
It looks like you got the American record. Congratulations.
Well, if I do have it, I'll feel a lot better about it, but until it's official, I was told that I didn't make it. I missed it by a second. So if I miss it by a second, I'll have a very hard time sleeping tonight.
Nice job.
Thank you.